kind of a slow morning, if you haven't figured out. We've been here at Big Bend 6 days. Today's our last full day here. I've done all the hiking I'm going to do. I'm sore. And I've seen all the things I'm going to see. So today I'm just going to stick around the campsite, clean up. I need to clean up. Get the van ready for travel. We're out of here tomorrow morning. I got to be out by noon. And don't know where I'm going to go. For the first time for this trip. No itinerary, and I'm going to be breaking new ground, places I've never been to before. So far we've pretty much been, other than the actual Big Bend National Park, this is all part of the country I've done before. But we're going to get into New Mexico, Arizona over the next couple weeks, and never been there before. Probably do quartzsite here within the next week or two. Oh, that's better. Yeah, it's not sure what I'm going to do. Today is going to be planning day and some video editing. Today and tomorrow is supposed to be pretty nice. Going to be in the 70s here in Texas. And then to the west of here, it's going to have 4 or 5 days of cold, lower 60s, lows in the 30s. I don't know if I want to stick around Texas, let that cold pass, or just gut it out and head west with the propane, or maybe get a state park somewhere and plug in with some electric heat. I don't know. Today's going to be some planning days. But right now it's just coffee and breakfast. I should make some breakfast. I got some leftover potatoes I roasted a day or so ago. I should fry those up. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's look outside. Do this without making too much of a... I say, some days you wake up in a Walmart parking lot. Oh yeah, well this will be good. Some days you'll wake up in a national park. Yeah, how's that for outside the door? I grabbed site 32 here in Chisos Basin, and just because I had no neighbors on the on 2 sides, out the door and out the back. Of course, there are some power lines up there, and you come over here, and there's the rest of the Chisos Basin campground. Almost didn't fit in the spot. Had to get all the way off to one side just to make it level. And a rock under one tire. But you really can't beat that. Oh, the wind's gonna pick up on me now. That's the window hike. Down over that little low ridge. Oh, someone's mad at me for waking them up early. Bird. All right. I've had my share of stunning beauty. I make light of it, but it is pretty nice out there. And I have been enjoying myself here. yeah, so that's today's plan. Figure out where I'm gonna go. Get the little tablet out. Absolutely no T-Mobile here. Zero in Chisos. Actually, anywhere in Big Bend, I found no T-Mobile. 2 or 3 bars of Verizon 3G in Chisos, and even down towards Panther Junction. You get outside of there, there's nothing. So, boosted, I can have 4 bars of 3G Verizon. So I can get online a little bit, do a little bit of downloading, not much, overnight when no one else is on, and get some email out, maybe a phone call, but it's not a lot of connection here, which is fine. You need to unplug every once in a while, and if you're in a national park like Big Bend, you need to unplug. You need to, everything here is reserved, way out. Not as bad as Florida, almost as bad as Florida, but you got to reserve a national park slot way out in advance as soon as they become available. I don't know if it was 6 months. I think the primitive camping, it was 6 months. 6 months out for Chisos, and probably the village too. The Cottonwood, I believe, was 3 weeks or 2 weeks. They're full too. I drove through there yesterday and they're all full. So yeah, that's going to be today. Figure out what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just wing it. All right, time to make breakfast. Potato. Now, usually about this time, I got some easy music going. I've been really enjoying YouTube music. Some jazz or something in the morning. But don't need the copyright strike. I got some charcoal going a day or so ago. Did a pork loin and roasted some potatoes. Yeah, that'll be good. And save the potatoes. I might have enough for tomorrow. I think I got an onion up here. Oh yeah. That'll be good. And I thought I was going to make chili, which I didn't. So I bought a green pepper. Oh, I'm doing this all wrong. Turn on the camera and you just kind of forget how to do things. It's just kind of awkward the way I'm standing. That's going good. I go through a lot of paper towel. I make no excuses. Very easy. That ain't going bad. A little garlic powder. And probably one of my favorite spices. Sage. I put that on everything. Now when I get out west, can I just grab a sage bush? You use sage? I know they're everywhere. I have no experience with that. Now, back in the good times, before the fall of civilization, I'd have a couple eggs, but eggs are like $40 a crate or something now. I don't know. I don't have any eggs. Actually, I think I have 2 or 3, but that's gonna do. Well, as today is going to be just a chill day here in the campsite here at Chisos for my last day, I'm probably going to do a bunch of editing, a bunch of computer work, and that means I need to charge up my batteries. So the sun is shining pretty good too. So I'm going to set out my solar. I do not have solar rooftop. I don't have anything on the roof other than just a roof vent. But I do have a Renogy 200 watt solar panel I can deploy, and that lives right here. Gonna get it out, set it up, and show you how I do it. I have 3 ways I charge my batteries. I have 2 180 amp hour batteries. They're big Telcom. They're the backup batteries they use in the top of cell towers. I only use those because they got a real weird shape, and they fit nice in the van, and they're got a lot of, they're AGMs, but they just had a shape that I could fit and make work in my van. Very skinny, tall, long, but real skinny. 180 amp hours each. And I can charge them through the alternator, which I try not to do a lot. I'll keep them topped up from the alternator. I just don't like running my alternator that hard all the time. I can deploy the 200 watt solar panels, and I have an inverter charger, an Ames inverter charger that when I'm plugged in, they'll charge up the batteries. That's the best way to do it, really, I think. But I'm going to throw out the solar and show you how I do that. And yeah, let's do that. This table, little swing table, made it myself. And just that works. Throw this over here, see if I can bounce you as I throw it on the bed. And yeah, next to the garbage is this 200 watt foldable panel. And it's a heavy thing. Renogy. So let's get this thing out. right, we got the solar panel deployed out in the sunlight. The solar charger used to sit up here, and I took that off and put it inside the van, permanently mounted it. Just a cable going out, and I got quite a bit of cable. I can put the solar panel out in the sun if I'm stuck in this shade. And it goes to a little pigtail here. And if you don't know, up underneath there's a little rubber grommet up here that you don't even have to drill out. It goes right inside the van, comes up underneath here, comes out to a solar charger. I mount it up here, and that goes out to a little pigtail I can permanently disconnect, and this goes directly to the batteries. Two 180 amp hour batteries. Those are the ones that go up in the top of the cell towers. Real long and skinny, and they just perfectly fit in here. And I also have the Ames inverter charger that goes directly out. I got a little plug right here that I can plug into if I got shore power, 15 amp. And that's the back of the van. A lot of storage. Water tank up underneath, and just very full right now. But that's how I do the solar. Yeah, I got it partially shaded right now. Probably coming off of this. Yeah, there we go. So anyways, boy, that's a pretty view. Yeah, that'll charge up the batteries here in a couple hours. Let's go inside and see what the shunt says. All right, back in the van, and let's see here. Victron. Oh, come on, there we go. I have a shunt that allows me to see state of charge. I'm sure you've seen these before. Battery's at 92%, and I'm bringing in almost 9.7 amps coming off that 200 watt solar panel. So probably about 4 or 5 hours that'll charge completely up to 100%. But I am going to be, well, I got to charge up everything before I get out of here. Charge up all the tablets, charge up the laptop, and play a little online today, so I'll probably be running that pretty much all day long. So anyways, that's how I charge up my batteries here in the van. And what's nice is everything's directly tied right to the batteries. So I can only do one thing at a time. Either I'm plugged in, or I'm driving, or I have the solar panel out. I really can't do all three, or never would, or any of the two combined at one time. So right now I got the solar out, and tomorrow morning we're going to get out of here. So thanks for watching.